knowledge, but I'm also a credit knowledge. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tani Hall Anderson, and today we're going to talk about how to build your credit score with your rental payments. There are 43 million housing units that are occupied by renters today, and we want to make sure that individuals like yourselves or others know exactly that one of your biggest expenses can be used to boost your credit score, right? Every day, people pay upwards of $2,500 in rental payment to their landlords, whether it be apartment communities or private landlords. And we want to make sure that you know that this investment can help you to be able to master your finances and also change the trajectory of your credit profile. So stay tuned, and we're going to talk in detail on how someone like yourself, someone you know, or someone that you work with can definitely benefit from something like this. Welcome back, guys. So earlier we mentioned that 43 million Americans are pretty much occupying homes and paying rent, or they're occupying apartment communities and paying rent, right? So what is the fact here that we can pull out of this statistic? That 43 million Americans have an opportunity to use their rental history to be able to take advantage of increasing their credit score, right? There are a lot of people out there that this is the biggest expense that they pay every single month. So why not take advantage of that, right? As a homeowner, you have your mortgage being reported on your credit, right? That it helps to improve your payment history. That helps to be able to show another lender, another creditor in the future that you have a great history of payments, but also that you have a great mix because you have an installment loan attached to your credit profile, right? So now, as renters, what you're able to do is you have an opportunity to go back 2 years in rental history, or you can even go back a year or report from today, for example, moving forward, all of your current payments being made. Fun fact here, usually in the world of credit reporting, when it comes to your rental history, you got to report payments on time, right? On-time payments doesn't mean, well, if your landlord says your rent is due on the 1st, but you get a late payment on the 6th, if you pay on the 7th, that reporting is going to show that you're late. Most times, what happens is if you're paying within a 30-day window, it's considered being paid on time. So that's a good thing, right? That gives you an opportunity to kind of breathe a sigh of relief, because most people are going through hardships right now. And guys, if you're one of those people that this is actually news to you, you are able to breathe for a second and understand that as long as you've paid within 30 days, you'll be good to go. Okay. So number 2, here's a fun fact. It doesn't matter if you are living in an apartment community, or you're occupying a home or a space, a studio, a villa owned by a private landlord. As long as you are paying rent verifiably to someone, that can contribute as rental payment and payment history, right? So what's going to happen is the process is usually very simple. It's really giving you an opportunity to arrive at a destination doing something that you've already been doing. Okay, so we're preparing you for the journey of credit restoration or credit score increases, right? So we make it very simple, we make it very affordable, and we make it very easy because your payment patterns are not changing. All you're doing is taking advantage of a program and a system to have that positive trade line reported. Now, the fun fact number 3 is that if you are looking to become a homeowner in the near future and a lender looks at your credit profile and sees this positive trade line being reported, it doesn't add to your debt to income ratio. And that's a good thing, right? So if you're paying $760 on your credit profile, it's just a positive trade line, right? Because of course it's not attached to a loan that you took out. So that's going to be one of the fun things, right? So easy. What does it look like usually? A lot of times people say, well, why do I need? Why is this important? Right? So rental history is extremely important to an individual's credit profile, because a lot of times what people will do is, in order to be able to improve their score, they go out and they take out more debt, right? So for example, you'll apply for this credit card. You'll say, okay, I got a $2,000 credit limit. Awesome. I'm going to swipe that card and I'm going to show them that I can use my card. But most times what happens is you are not prepared to be able to pay that debt down, right? So yes, you're using the card, but you're also not paying on time, or your credit utilization is too high, right? So what this opportunity does when it comes to rental payments being reported on your credit is that, again, you're not changing anything that you were doing before. You are simply paying your rent to your landlord. That information is going to be verified, right? And now you have a way of getting a positive trade line or a positive line of credit showing without incurring debt. Now, fun fact number 4, or fun fact number 5. This is super helpful to that individual that has no credit score yet. Okay? So I'll give you an example. If you're coming here from another country and now you're building brand new credit. Hey guys, guess what? This is a good way to be able to get your score on the map, right? So you're not going out there and you're not running your credit that you don't have to be able to get a denial for a card. Now you're going to be able to put that rental history on your credit profile, generate a credit score, and then you have the opportunity to apply for a card, a secured card, which is what I recommend. And now you have the opportunity to start building your credit even more, right? One of the questions that people also ask, or not the question that I get asked sometimes, is how long does it take to see results with something like this? So usually we say allow 45 days, 45 to 90 days, right? So again, I keep repeating this, but I want you guys to understand you're not changing anything that you're already doing. All you're going to do is allow the 45 days to pass so that the companies can do their verification, and then they'll have the information reported. So guess what? Let me ask you this question. If you had to wait 90 days to be able to see an 80-point increase on your credit profile, would it be so hard to wait 45 to 90 days, right? So think about that. You're going 45 to 90 days, and then all of a sudden you're going to have 24 months of positive payment history showing on your credit profile. This is a phenomenal way and a phenomenal tool to use to be able to build your score, guys. So I just want to go here and I want to answer one of the questions that I've gotten asked recently. Someone says, hey, what if I've moved? Well, if you've moved to a new address, that's okay. All you got to do is log into your portal, put in your new address, and then the verification takes place, right? The last thing I want to tell you about building your credit profile with your rental history is that it's a very simple integration, right? Some people say, hey, I'm a landlord. It's an older person. They're not necessarily into technology. What's going to happen? So it's usually simple. You sign up for the service, right? You provide your leasing information, or you provide the information for the landlord, right? There's a system that verifies that information. You connect your bank account or whatever that source is that you use to pay your rent, and then the system just verifies that month after month after month. The good thing is if you've 24 months of rental history and you can show that, then the system takes that, verifies it, bam, it goes on your credit profile, right? They go to work for you. All you need to do is keep doing what you've been doing all along, right? So I am just a big believer in this system. I am a realtor as well. So this is something I help all of my clients with. This is an amazing way, guys, to be able to have your credit meet your rental history or your rental payments, and then it only goes up from there, right? Hey, some people I have is, what if I miss my rental payment? Well, guys, I told you already, you don't have to worry about missing your rental payment by a few days, right? That late payment, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to pay your landlord. But as it pertains to the program like this, all you got to do is make sure that you're paying within a 30-day period, right? Simple enough. So guys, I am a big believer in this program. I'm a big believer in, if you're able to Empower yourself on ways to build your score. Make sure you're taking advantage of it, right? This costs less than a cup of coffee every day to be able to utilize a service like this. If this applies to you guys and you want to learn some more information, comment below, send me an email. I'll be happy to be able to walk you through my particular program and show you how I've been helping individuals with this service and then get you started as well. All right, I'm Tanya Hall Anderson. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.